Hi, how you doing? We're back here again at Erie IGA. We're at the eBay store. If you look for us on there, you'll find we have all sorts of items for you to purchase. What we have today is a brand new Pasmo ice cream machine. This is the top of the line ice cream machine. You won't be disappointed with this. It's really exciting. Over here you have the crate that it'll be coming in. When you get these crates, it'll ship to you. Get there, you cut open this. Cut off the bands, take out a few nails around it, lift it off, take the styrofoam and the bag off, and then you're going to come to this. When you come to this, take everything out. You're going to find inside here is a bunch of spare parts, a little tool to use to take off the nozzles or the ends over here is right in there. And you got an instruction manual, an operation manual, and a parts list. So if anything you need, it's easy to get to, easy access. Everything you need to know is right here. But there's also a little cheat sheet over here. Let me show you this. When you go to start it up your first time, you're going to see right here on the side there's an installation sheet. It'll show you all the stuff you need to know. So we're going to go through right now, and I'm going to show you the basics of this system. Make these videos. I might cut it and you pick back up in spots just so that you know. First thing you want to do when you get it hooked up to 220 volt single phase 50-60 hertz service, and then which I would suggest you get yourself a licensed contractor to do that. Once you get that going, you're going to want to come in and put some. I've already put some in here. I got some more right over here. I've got some water, some hot water with a little bit of bleach in it. So what we do is we just go ahead and run that through the system once, just to clean it, make sure all the dust and dirt particles that might have gotten in there from shipping are cleaned out, and it doesn't contaminate your ice cream. Next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to turn around and take this, flip these switches on. Look how beautiful this display is. It's really nice.
Press wash.
What happens next? Simple wash button. It'll take care of business. While it's doing that, let me explain something else that's going on in here. We have two direct drive motors in here. That's these right here. These bad boys allow you to have your ice cream with precision. There's no belts, there's no chains. It's just a direct drive right on that shaft, and they're really high quality, heavy duty motors. Also inside there, you're going to find that there's power inverters. The power inverters allow you to save energy, save money on your energy costs, as well as what it does is it steps the power up gradually, so that way you're not getting that heavy shift or that pop or that crank on your machine. This is just going to gradually come up, and it's going to be quieter, and you're going to have a lot nicer setup. Also, let me show you over here, we have the different types of ice cream machines that we're offering right now from Pasmo. We have the S520f. This is the floor model. This is the one I'm showing you right now. And then we have the S520f, which is the tabletop version of the same thing. Everything that I'm going to tell you about this one is in this one. It's just a smaller unit. Okay, next step real quick. Let me show you this, and then I'm going to probably cut for a second. Right here, we go ahead and once you get it going on the wash, just drain that water out. I like to try to do all three. You don't have to do one by a time. All right, I'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back. I just want to let you know now, at this point, I've already went ahead. I've ran the water and bleach through it. The system's already turned off. I wiped everything back down again. Like I said, there's a metal tube in here that adjusts for your ice cream. Yeah. You'll see that there's a big hole in the bottom. You want to get that lined up to where you're getting your feed. All right. These come off real easy for cleaning purposes. These hoppers are they 30 liter hoppers?
Yeah, 50 liters per hour.
50 liters per hour on these hoppers. And they're 12.5 liters capacity. So you get a lot of ice cream inside there. Another thing I didn't show you was inside there when I showed you those spare parts, these handles and that'll come in there. All you do with these is you'll take them, you'll slide them in there, slide the thing in. That goes for all three of them. That's the same way. A little bit later I'll show you how to tear it down and clean it. Obviously what I just showed you is how you're going to clean it, but
separate system.
It'll be a separate setup. Now what I also want to show you is there's two different control boards here. See these control boards? Each one covers each side. You can have your chocolate, vanilla, and then your swirl. Inside there, because of with these two control boards, we have two separate units completely. We have two different motors. Each one, like I just showed you, each motor has its own power inverter, and then on top of that, each one has its own condenser and compressor setup. If you only had a single setup system, you take a chance of freezing up on you. If say you run out of ice cream on one side, you know you have a lot of issues. Where this one, something goes on with one side, boom. Now I go get my strawberry ice cream and I refill it, or my chocolate ice cream, or my vanilla, and I can go back to business on this side. They're two separate units. Everything in there is ran individually, and I can't stress that enough. It's a really high-end machine, all stainless steel. There's not a whole lot that I can guarantee you. There's not a whole lot of machines out there that are going to compare to this. All right, we're back. If you can see now that I went ahead and I poured in some chocolate yogurt mix into the hopper. I'm only going to do one hopper since this is only just a display showing you how to do this stuff. What's going to happen now? I'm going to go ahead and turn this on automatic. Because of what we requested from the company, they went ahead and did this for us, so it's kind of an exclusive thing. When you hit the auto button now on ours, it automatically starts the pre-coolers on the hoppers, as well as the cylinder temperature and the whole system. Everything starts at once. So you don't have to sit back and go, okay, which buttons do I have to push again? No, hit auto. You're ready to run. So basically, you're going to pour your mix in, hit the auto button, wait about 7-8 minutes, and then it's going to tell you, and you're going to turn around and be ready to roll. It also has a low mix alarm on this. If the mix starts to get low, it's going to start flashing and beeping at you to let you know. Again, that's why you have that off buttons. You could go ahead and turn off. Like if this one was going off, I just turn that one off and keep going. This also has a little ready light that lets you know when it's ready. Okay, I'm going to give it the 7 minutes and I'll be back with you.
2, 3.
All right, we're back. Now that we've went ahead and ran the 6-7 minutes that it takes to get this turned into ice cream, you'll see that this turns off. Once you hit the automatic button and you have the ice cream in there, these agitators will start up to keep the ice cream liquidy and keep it going. This will start to pre-cool. When this pre-cools, you're gonna see it pre-cools it down to about 39 degrees. I gotta find I think I'm hitting a beater. I'm hitting a beater on there. Sorry guys. 42, 41, 45. See, it's going down. 39 will be right here. It's just coming down. Anyway, I've got this hatch open, so it might be off by a degree, but this will show you. You'll have no problems with the health department. This will stay pre-cooled, way below what the recommendation or requirements are. The next thing I wanted to show you or let you know is when you do pour that ice cream in there. I kind of neglected to say that earlier. Before you go and hit the auto button, let it set for about 4 or 5 minutes, just so that ice cream can go down into the cylinder and get completely full before you go doing that and end up having so much air in your first few cups. Anyway, now that we've done that, it's went through its system, it turned itself off, it's in the ready position. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what it comes out after 6 minutes. This machine's so quiet, you don't even know it's running half the time.
Yeah, he's dead.
Here comes the ice cream. Okay, nice soft serve ice cream. Hear it running. That's the loudest it gets right there. That's as loud as it gets.
And the handle's automatic.
These automatic handles allow you to get your ice cream, and if the kid decides to walk away, you're not losing profits or having to clean a mess. I mean, it's good. This is yogurt ice cream. It's chocolatey. Very good, very cold. You can definitely see it's soft serve, good to go. Again, ready lights on. I can use it right now even though it's mixing again, but it's mixing because I took some out. Every time somebody takes some out, it gets it going, gets everything pre-cooled, gets everything set down there. At the end of the night, when you're done, it's getting ready to be done. I just heard the one compressor kick off. I should show you the temp now that it's been running. Get down in there.
No,
There you go. It keeps you down. It gets about 39 degrees usually. Right there. 38.9, 38.6. I mean, it stays plenty cold. What else did I want to tell you about this? The hoppers, the mixers. When you at the end of the night, when you shut her down, all you got to do, turn it off and put it in standby. This is your pre-cooling. This will keep this cold, so you don't have any waste in overnight and everything. When you come in the morning, sometimes back right behind this, there's those 2 cylinders that the ice cream set in. It'll get somewhat liquidy. It won't be totally solid right there. So what they suggest in the book, you get this manual, comes with it. It shows you everything you need to know, even what I've already shown you and more, obviously. But in here, it'll show you that there's a button called cycle, and it'll tell you in here, the discharge door will melt and become soft. So when you make the first ice cream, it might give you a melting ice. So this is what they want you to do. They want you to go ahead and hit this cycle button.
You press it off.
And you got to hold it down for.
No, press off.
You got to hold it down for a little bit, and then let go. And it'll go through and it'll cycle through, and it'll get it to the hardness. See, it's coming up right now. It's going to get it to the hardness that you've got it set at. There are ways to change your settings on your hardness and that. It's all explained in the book. And if there's any questions ever on any of this, you can contact Tom at his phone number, 734-248 755 8282. Okay, so that's 248-755-8282.
On eBay.
Or on eBay you can get them. And you'll see on eBay, it'll have his phone number, his email address, and all that on there. While I'm putting this over here with this stuff, you can also see that I have a flurry ice cream machine that we're also selling here. What's going on with this is, you get that nice soft serve ice cream. Boom, you can make your own flurries. M&Ms, gummy bears, Oreo cookies, whatever. You just make your melted ice cream or your ice cream, put it on here, turn it on, make it ready to go. That'll be listed on eBay at the Erie IGA eBay site as well. So if you look on there, you're going to find we have multiple things. We have the flurries, we have the ice cream machines, we have a pizza oven, I think, a dough mixer. I think we got all kinds of stuff. As I said, again, this is the stand-up model that I'm showing you now. This is the tabletop, which is the same thing, just a smaller version. I'm going to show you how to clean this here next, drain out the ice cream and all that, and then I'll tear it down real quick. It's going to be dirty parts, but, it's part of cleaning it. I'll be back in just 1 second.